Imagine arriving on a tropical coast in South America and being told you are still in France. This is French Guiana, rainforest, heroes and open-air markets, and rivers leading toward Brazil and Suriname. Then, from a clearing near the jungle, Europe launches rockets into space. It sounds like a contradiction, but for almost 300,000 people, it is home. So what does life here actually feel like? The journey begins in Cayenne, the capital, where the morning arrives warm, humid, and already full of movement. At the market, tables disappear beneath plantains, cassava, peppers, coconuts and fruit grown in the tropical interior. Shoppers move between stalls while pots simmer nearby. The air carries several languages at once, along with the smell of spice, smoke, and fresh produce. This is where French Guiana begins to make sense. Not as a piece of Europe dropped into South America, but as a meeting place. Creole, indigenous, Brazilian, Surinamese, Haitian, Asian, and mainland French influences have all shaped everyday life here. Walk beyond the market, and the rhythm changes. Low buildings, painted walls and old houses give way to busy streets and small cafes. Prices are written in euros. French law applies. The schools and public offices belong to the same republic as Paris or Marseille. Only the tropical heat refuses to play along. By late afternoon, friends settle into the shade, and the city finally begins to slow. Most people in French Guiana live along a narrow strip near the Atlantic. Here, the coast is more than scenery. It is where people meet after work, exercise, fish, talk, and wait for the fiercest heat to fade. Near Cayenne, the beaches of Remire-Montjoly stretch beneath coconut palms. During nesting season, sea turtles return from the Atlantic, cross the sand, and bury their eggs under the cover of darkness. Weeks later, the hatchlings begin a dangerous journey in the opposite direction. The coast can feel calm, social, and almost effortless. But French Guiana changes quickly. Travel farther from the main towns, and roads begin to disappear. The forest closes in, and the river becomes the road. Rain does not simply pass through this landscape, it shapes it. French Guiana is about 96% forest, and beyond the coastal towns, water often determines where you can go and how long the journey will take. Farther south lies the Amazonian Park of French Guiana. At 3.4 million hectares, it is the largest national park in France and in the European Union. The interior is also home to indigenous and maroon communities, whose knowledge, languages and histories are inseparable from these waterways. To the west, the Moroni forms the border with Suriname. To the east, the Oyapock meets Brazil. On a map, these rivers divide countries. life, they connect families, markets, and communities. A pirogue can carry passengers, food, fuel, or school supplies. Distance is measured in river bends, rain, daylight, and the fuel left in the boat. From Paris, this may look like the edge. From the river, it is the center of someone's world. Off the coast of Kourou, the Salvation Islands rise from the Atlantic like a postcard. Green palms, bright water, and rocky shores. But these islands were once part of France's penal colony. Prisoners were sent across the Atlantic into isolation, disease, and forced labor. Alfred Dreyfus, the French army officer wrongly convicted in a notorious political scandal, was held on Devil's Island. Today, routes push through old walls where prisoners once stared at an ocean they could not cross. It is beautiful and deeply unsettling. Back on the mainland, the story changes again. Kourou sits just over 5 degrees north of the equator, making it one of the best locations on Earth for launching eastward into orbit. The planet's rotation gives a rocket an extra boost here, about 460 meters per second. Geography becomes engineering. Then, the engines ignite. Light fills the clouds. The sound reaches the spectators a few seconds later, and Europe's route to space climbs directly over the Atlantic. But advanced technology does not make ordinary life inexpensive. French Guiana uses the euro, yet distance changes what that euro can buy. Almost everything imported must travel thousands of kilometers before reaching a shelf. In INSEE's 2022 comparison, consumer prices were about 14% higher than in mainland France. Food prices were 39% higher. Those numbers become real inside a shopping bag, in the cost of a family trip, or in the decision to leave one more item on the shelf. The Space Center and the market belong to the same place. So, do remarkable opportunity and difficult inequality. French Guiana is not one simple story. And during Carnival, nobody could call it quiet. Cayenne fills with drums, color, and dancing. The famous Touloulous appear covered from head to toe in elaborate dresses, gloves, and masks, protecting their identities while they take command of the dance floor. For a few hours, mystery becomes tradition, and tradition becomes a party. This celebration carries the same lesson as the market, the river, and the coast. French Guiana cannot be explained by a single flag, a single language, or a single image. On a map, French Guiana can look like a geographical mistake, France placed in South America. But maps flatten everything that makes a place alive. They cannot show coffee shared in the afternoon, a canoe disappearing around a river bend, turtle tracks across wet sand, or music moving behind a carnival mask. They cannot hold the silence of old prison walls, or the moment a rocket turns night into day. French Guiana is French. It is also South American, Caribbean, and Amazonian. It is shaped by distance, movement, memory, and the people who have made a life between all of those worlds. This is France. But France alone cannot explain it. This is French Guiana.